Um, Hi everyone, today I will talk about the saga design pattern, and the design pattern really popular and important in microservice. So the first we will answer the question why we need the saga design pattern. So you can imagine that in the past the application um, is worked by monolithic architecture, and the when have the request to change the data on the inside the database, the transaction will we have the transaction managed by relational database, and it does not complicated because we have only one database, and each request we will log the record and make sure that consistent the data inside the database. But nowadays we have the microservice. It will break the big business to small business, and each business will be undertaken by one service, and each service will have the individual database. I mean, we difficult to manage the consistent data. You can imagine that when you order an items, and the order service will call the order service like the payment service or user service, and each service will be will have the exception. We don't have any mechanism to roll back the data because it belongs to the other service. You can imagine that when the payment is success, but on the delivery service had exception. So how we can roll back the payment and return the money to the user? So that's the reason we need the saga design pattern. It will manage the long transaction, and it's really suitable for microservice and make sure the consistency the data in database. So we have the two types of saga design pattern. The first is choreography pattern, and the second is orchestration. Orchestration, you can imagine that each service between the each service we have the middle service. It's called coordinator service, and each service will need to communicate to the coordinator, and the coordinator will know the status of service, and it will decide the next step. It will roll back or continue do the process. So the second is choreography pattern. It means each service is the one node in transaction. When the transaction one service is complete, it will emit an event to the next service, and when it had the transaction, it also emit an event to the other emit an event to previous service to roll back the transaction. So I think that is the idea of saga design pattern, and I thought, yeah, I think I need make an example with commerce commerce application order. We have the three application. It's three service. It's order service, delivery service, and payment service with the choreography pattern. When um, the 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 order is called by the user request, it will emit an event to payment service, and when the payment service is success, it will emit an event to delivery service, and if delivery service, it will be it will be it has the an exception. It will emit an rollback event to the payment service, and payment service also might emit an event for the order service to roll back the previous status. And the same example with orchestration pattern. Um, uh, Beside the three service we have, we need a coordinator service, and when the order service is make an order, it will emit an event to coordinator, and coordinator will emit an event to the next step. It is payment service, and payment service, when it's success, it will emit an event to the coordinator, and coordinator will emit an event to delivery service. So that's it. So I think it's really easy to understand. So that is the whole idea of saga design pattern I want to talk in this video.